Happy Thursday. My name is Nadia Janae. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am just coming to you to hang out. I have something I have to do later on. I actually have an interview for a work at home job, so I decided to get ready a little bit early for that, and I thought, why not get the camera and make a video so we can hang out. All right, so let's just get right into it. So before I do my makeup, as I stated before, me looking at myself again. As I stated before, I do have eczema, so I don't do foundation. I never have been able to. I really just focus on, lips recently, eyebrows, and eyes. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Hopefully, one day I might give foundation a try, but it's just really not for me. I wipe my face a lot. I'm sure y'all noticed in the video, I wipe my eyes and I just, I wipe my face a lot. So I don't think that would be for me. But I did moisturize my face, and the moisturizer I used is Hey Honey Relax. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Propolis and Honey Soothing Moisturizer. It calms redness and upset skin. And this is something I got. Can you see it? This is something I got in my Ipsy bag. So yes, that is what I'm using. And I already put it on my face. Like I said, this is just a relaxed video. Just talking, doing my makeup. So I was wondering, I'm like, I want to get on camera, but what am I going to talk about, But then I was thinking about what has, and I'm looking down at my mirror. And oh, let me show you my mirror. So I'm trying to get my office together. My office decor. And to be honest, I don't have an office, like a designated space in my home for an office. My office is in my bedroom. I work from home. I have my little corner, and I'm making it my own. If I have to sit up here for 8 hours, it's going to look nice and make me want to sit here. So I did buy myself a mirror. And if you can see, it's rose gold here. And then it has the magnifying mirror on one side, and then the regular mirror on the other side. And I actually got this from Marshall's, and it was $9.99. So I thought that was a very good price compared to what I've seen on Amazon and other places. This that I'm putting on my lip, just to moisturize it, because it is cold right now. It is something else that I received from a subscription box. This actually came from the Birchbox, I think it was. This is the Mana Miracle Balm. It's a miracle balm, and it's a little tube, as you can see. But you just put a little bit on your lips, and it makes them feel so good. You don't need, not even a pea size. You need like a dab. And it works great to help moisturize your lips. Normally, I start off with my eyebrows. I'm using the Rimmel London Brow This Way. And it comes with the eyebrow wax and a gel. So, not a wax and a powder. So that's what I use for my eyebrows. And if you watch some of my other videos, you have seen the one where I said I did my eyebrows for the first time. And I've been trying to, when I put my makeup on, do my eyebrows too. The thing about me, I am such a, I wouldn't say a naturalist because I'm not to the extreme, but I would say I'm a natural type of person. I'm very simple. I love products from the earth. I try to use products on myself as well as my family that are natural, that don't have all of those chemicals. Get my, oh, if you like my little mini vase, I got this from Goodwill for 99 cents, and it's actually handmade. So I thought that was a really good buy. Kind of like a earthenware type of vase, and I just put my makeup brushes in it. And then this one, if you notice, this one is from Goodwill as well, and this was 99 cents. It's beautiful. It's gold, and I thought that was just, in its texture, I thought that was just so glamorous. And that candle is a candle I already had that I bought. All right, so I just wanted to tell you, see, I put a little wax on there, and the wax, I feel like it helps to grab the powder. Like my eyebrows, if you could tell, are already full, so I don't need much. What I can say about this Rimmel London little eyebrow kit, I don't like how loose the powder is. Like, you dab your brush in there and you literally got enough, and all of it won't go on the brush, and it'll like pile up on the palette. So as I stated, I'm getting used to this, so I know I'll learn some more tricks and tips on how to do this. But in the meantime, I'm just doing what I know. And I tried to arch my eyebrows myself. They don't need arching. I just shape them up to make them look a little bit more crispy, is the word I'm going to use for it. To make them a little bit more crispy. But I feel like the one, if you could tell, let me see. This one's a lot more sharp than that one. So with this one, like, I like to get them threaded, and they help with that sharpness in the arch. And I just used a little spoolie to make sure it's kind of like, I feel like the spoolie kind of blends it out and makes sure all the hairs are cooperating. Okay, so that's it for my eyebrows. And if you think it looks thick, that's just because my eyebrows are thick. Like, I did not go past my natural eyebrow. And I'm very particular about makeup, eyebrows, I should say. I don't like when people do too much. Like, when they have shadow way up there, or like when it's too heavy. I like a natural look. I don't try to make an illusion, put something where it doesn't belong. That's not me. Next, I'm going in with this. Let me show you. With this NYX Professional. This is, I don't know what's up with the camera. I'm still trying to figure everything out. Y'all just bear with me. God is in control, and he's doing something, and we will be better as time progresses. But this is NYX Professional Makeup Eyeshadow Base, and this is in Skin Tone. They have white too, but with the white, I feel like that doesn't suit me. So I do the Skin Tone color, and I don't like putting my hands and stuff really. So I'm using this brush that has like the little eyeshadow wand thingy. I don't know what it's called, but but I just spread it over my eye. And I'm assuming everybody who, you know, comes to my channel knows about makeup, but that may not be true, you know. I'm not a big makeup person, but I do like to keep myself informed on how to do it if I needed to. Oh yeah, back to what I was saying. I was talking about what happened at my job. You know, I was saying I have an interview later today. That's because on yesterday, which was Wednesday, I went into work like I normally do. Like I said, I work from home. I logged in, ready to go. And I see an email that I have a meeting around 10:30. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, it's not on my schedule, but okay, it's a meeting. I don't mind getting off the phone to go to a meeting. So when I get to the meeting, it's like maybe eight or 10 other people in the meeting. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, I wonder why we got this meeting. It was nobody I knew. The presenter, I didn't know any of them. Like, you know, one-on-one, anybody I worked with or talked to. So I'm like, okay. But I went in, I'm like, Lord, am I about to get fired or something? Like, what's really going on? And, you know, I felt like the Holy Spirit was like, you know, just calm down. It's cool. You know, just sit in the meeting. So I'm in the meeting and I'm listening. And then the lady begins talking. She's like, you know, sometimes in companies, we have to downsize and this, that, and the third. And it's like, is she about to fire us? But I remember what the Lord said, and I just stayed calm. So, long story short, what they did was they switched us over from one client to another client. So, rather than me working with the company I was working with, I'm still under the same work-at-home company. But I was working for one client, and now they're moving me over to another client. And they're like, you know, you have until the end of today to let us know you accept that offer. If not, you know, you're just laid off. And I'm like, well, of course I'm going to accept the offer. You know, I'm not crazy. So I did that. And, you know, I was telling my husband, and I'm like, Lord, like, what's really going on? And I already didn't like the job, the client. So, you know, I did want to move, but I felt like it was very unprofessional because they said that the 12th of this month would be our last day working before we go to the new client. And the 12th for me is Saturday. So today is literally my last day with that client. I found out yesterday. Today is the last day. And then on top of that, they said the training for the new client doesn't start until 1 or 2 weeks. So now, you know, I won't receive a paycheck for 1 or 2 weeks, which is, you know, it's a shock. You know, that's all I could describe it as. It's a shock to think you're going to work and then, you know, you good, but then they let you know, hey, we ain't paying you for 1 or 2 weeks, but you still got a job. It just ain't with us. So I'm like, okay. But God is good. And the reason why, you know, I feel like the Lord brought this up for me to talk about is because, lie to you not, I had already been trying to look for a job because I felt like management was poor. They were very unorganized. And I felt like the skills that I possessed weren't needed there. It wasn't appreciated there, that my skills were going to waste. So, you know, I started looking for another job, and it was one that caught my eye. And these are all work from home positions that caught my eye. And I'm like, okay, you know, Lord, you know, if this is your will, let me get this job. And I went through the little hiring process, and I was on the final step. I found that out last week, like Friday, and I was just waiting for an email to schedule like a video interview with the recruiter. And I'm like, Lord, I need that to come through for me. So I was just waiting. But little did I know, yesterday when I received that news, later that day, God allowed this job that I applied to like 3 months ago contact me for an interview. And I couldn't even remember the job. I had to look through my email. And it was just a work-at-home job. It said customer service. But when I went in to schedule an interview, of course I want to, it said that it was for CVS. And then I looked at the pay, and then I looked at the hours, and it's like everything I had been praying for, it was like in that job. And I felt like God was just telling me, you know, as long as you hold out and wait on me, I will always provide for you. As long as you be patient and be diligent in what I have for you right now, which was the job I didn't like, just be diligent in that. Be patient in that. Focus on that. And when I get you to the other place, you're going to appreciate it, and you're going to know I did it, and it was nothing that you did. So I just want to give God all the glory and the praise for what he's doing in my life. Because although yesterday I thought I was going to have a mental breakdown, God just swooped right in and let me know that everything is completely fine.